Can you create an addiction in someone? Yes. With all the paranoia of mind control and how Neuro Linguistic Programming, NLP, can be, and is, used to mess with people's heads, it's high time to pull the cat out of HTE bag and let people know exactly what is possible. For example, can you create an addiction in someone using Neuro Linguistic Programming, NLP? Yes, you can. Before you learn the steps to do it and how to protect yourself, let me give you 2 warnings. First, don't do this to people unless you are giving them a compulsion for something they want that will be good for them, like exercise and healthy foods. Anything else, and it may seem fun to think about, but leave it at that. Only think about it, don't do it. It's just not a nice thing to do to people. Second, to do this you have to be very good at NLP, report building, and anchoring, etc. Start by eliciting what is called the NLP submodalities of a compulsion a person has. You can do this by asking what are some things they have compulsions for, like chocolate, and then asking as you feel that compulsion, what sort of images is your mind making? Where do you see those pictures? How big are the images? Color or black and white, and so on. Then begin to describe what you want them to have a compulsion/addiction for in exactly the same way. Describe the new compulsion as being seen in the same place, etc. I'm not going to give you any more detail than that. It's more than enough to experiment with. Using this pattern, the person can create a compulsion for drugs, sex, money, perfection, driving fast, you name it, but you can also create compulsions for exercise, punctuality, orderliness, and many so-called good things. There are ways to prevent someone from covertly creating a compulsion in you. First, be aware of the mental and emotional states that people are asking you to describe and be on guard when they start to talk about compulsions. If you suspect someone has helped covertly create an unwanted compulsion in you, good luck. The compulsion can be undone with what is called the meta yes/meta no process. In meta yes/meta no, you'll start by thinking of something unrelated to the compulsion that you would say no to. Think of that item and bring up the very strong feeling and repeatedly say no in a very firm and congruent manner. Practice it until the no and the feeling are deeply linked to one another. The next step is to begin saying no repeatedly to the compulsion and do it with the same energy and conviction as when you started the process.
For more content like this, please visit learnforfree.biz.
Content produced and distributed by AllSuperInfo. All rights reserved.
Discover the proven formula for automated sales and success that you can apply to your business in under 30 minutes.
Reserve your seat at allsuper.info/webinar.